It's week 1 of the NFL, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Cowboys and the Commanders, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Thanks for having us in to kick off a new year. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, you lived this as a player. It's so exciting for us as fans, but now after that long off-season to get your body ready and your team ready and your game ready, finally show everybody what it's all about. Week 1 of the season has arrived.
Yeah, and at this stage in the process, Mike, you're exactly right. All you want is for this ball to be kicked off. You're tired of practicing. You're tired of the off-season workouts. You're tired of the preparation for what feels like an entire year to play one game. And now you lace them up, you strap the helmets on, and it kicks off what should be another exciting NFL football season.
So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I'm excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
They'll run here with Gibson. And nothing doing on that run. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We have an early 3rd down coming up.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Prescott again. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. They'll throw again. Dak. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To the air again. Prescott. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. Again, Prescott to the air. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal, but I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Luke McCaffrey, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. The Commanders set to kick this one away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a 1st down. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Cooks going in motion. We'll go play action. It's Prescott. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On the play fake, Dak. That one downfield for Cooks. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy, but you get paid to catch them all. If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
He's got it at the 3.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now,
a dive for the end zone, but he loses the football. The Cowboys have it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Gibson. And he's trying to get upfield, but cannot do it. Knocked backwards to the 2.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On the ground, Gibson. A gain there of 16 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
We've seen 3rd down really turn into a pass-happy down throughout the league, and I think this is an example of the play caller kind of using that to his advantage. Keep the defense off guard, keeps the ball on the ground, extend this possession.
Here's Gibson. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
3rd and long. To throw is Prescott. Now a screen set up for Vaughn. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Commanders' offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That one complete to Brian Robinson. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not what you want to see quarter 1 of week 1. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 3-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Third and long, and here's Daniels. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. he has pressure coming right at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Here's their punter now. He'll punt for the second time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Cowboys offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
On second down, it's Dak. That'll be complete to Gibson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. On play action, here's Dak. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
The Commanders' offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. The motion man here is McLaurin. They'll go play action here with Daniels. He's going to tuck it and go. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Cowboys' 44-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for Washington. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Cowboys offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. In trouble, and down he goes.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry. Mike, so often we see when a draw play is called, so much of the success depends upon what look do you get from the defense. In this case, they dial up a blitz. It could be feast or famine. In this case, it's famine. The blitz runs right into the draw. They get stopped. No gain.
And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a first down?
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
A carry now for Gibson. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll bring this inside the 15, and that's good enough for the first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Looked like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down.
Ball start, offense.
Tyler Smith, guilty on that one. Play action now. Prescott. A throw on the move is caught. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, Cowboys. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Commanders, nothing.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Commanders' offense headed back to take over once more. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Damone Clark there to get him down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now this looks like a design run. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. 3rd down and 9. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass. is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cowboys offense and running back Antonio Gibson heading out onto the field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
This pass right side taken in by Cooks. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
Prescott again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 2nd down and 8. To the air again. Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On 1st down, Daniels. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome back to football. Everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip of the year around the NFL. We'll get our tour started out at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago, where it was the visiting Rams who come in and get the victory on the road. Matthew Stafford with 3 touchdown passes in the Week 1 victory. From there, we'll head down to Charlotte to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And they've got the lead in that ball game over the 49ers, as that one's gone to the half. Jonathan Brooks, a touchdown run in that first half. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world. See what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Houston Texans. Tajay Spears, a touchdown run in the victory. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg
Pretty
Olsen.
interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They find themselves down 13-0 here. As they try to get things started offensively, it's 1st and 10. That is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Micah Parsons. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now a give on the ground, and he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. Back to throw is Prescott. Will set up the screen for Gibson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This from 34 yards. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cowboys will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take care of the ball, and he has not. Turning it over in the air, turning it over as a fumbler. You just cannot win football games in this league when the quarterback's giving the defense the ball, and that's what he's done in this one. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's a designed run. Whoa! And he's going to have that 1st down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He finds Jahan Dotson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Finally seems that this offense has found their rhythm after what's been a really slow first 2 quarters. They're hopeful that this series can be the spark. They continue to be efficient in the passing game and go finish this drive.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll stick with him again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Evans. Marking right on the 15, and the march continues. That is a 1st down picked up on the ground.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And the Commanders are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And this is taken in by the defense. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
The drive will start on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. On the play fake, Dak. This one complete to Jordan. And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he'll get about 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Deron Payne there for the stop. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. Play fake. Prescott. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go play action. It's Prescott. The open man is Tolbert. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cowboys.
They'll go with a counter on first down, and he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Tackle made by Nate Landman. Here's a 2nd and 6. Carry here for Vaughn. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Tackle made by Nate Landman. 3rd and 5. To throw is Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Derek Forrest. And the Commanders are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout. Too many turnovers.
Yeah, I think it's been a combination of just carelessness, right? Some sloppy play offensively that has caused some of them. But also, let's give some credit to the defense. I think in a lot of the cases, they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place at the right time. So, combination of really good defense.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. The Cowboys will extend this third quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And a short pickup to about the 30.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
The motion man here is McLaurin. Now a give up the middle. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Mills. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Mills. First down throw there is incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space, so when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Deron Bland, good coverage, and he gets his hands on that one. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Back to throw, Mills. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And it's going to be a Commander's 1st down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Mills. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
He'll get this out wide. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal now. Tackle made at the 9.
That's another Washington
Mills to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. A handoff here, up the middle, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. The offense staying put. They will go for 2. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. And they have done all you could ask for, closing in on a road victory to start the campaign as they try to finish things off here in quarter number 4. Now this is good. Oh, a loose football. And the defense has it. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing is Mills. That's to the right side, and it's Sinnott.